Let me know if any of you guys will go to any of these places. 15 most dangerous places on Earth.
Our planet Earth has some of the most breathtaking landscapes. But unlike tourist-filled cities and towns, there are a few places no human should ever dare to visit. Here are the 15 most dangerous places on Earth. Number 15. Snake Island, Brazil. 93 miles away from Sao Paulo lies a land that is considered to be the most dangerous place on Earth. Ilha de Queimada Grande, or Snake Island, is an island where no human is allowed to step foot on. With highly venomous and deadly golden lancehead snakes slithering around the land, there is no safe quarter on the island. Last known human inhabitants date back to the 1920s. Legend says the last fisherman who strayed too close to the island shore was discovered on his boat days later, lifeless in his own pool of blood. Number 14.
Wait, how many snakes is on that one island there, bro? Yo, this would be crazy. If we ever do a real life Hunger Games, it's gotta be here. It's gotta be here.
Number 14. Sinabung Volcano, Indonesia. Mount
Why would you go to Volcano?
Arguably one of the most dangerous places on Earth. In 2010, after 400 years in dormancy, Sinabung Volcano awoke and spewed hot gas, ash, and rocks into the Indonesian land. Thousands were harmed and at least 15 people were killed. Sinabung Volcano is the only volcano on level 4 alerts and completely off limits to any climbers.
Oh man,
2019, another eruption caused havoc across the local village. Captured footage shows how ash and smoke shot 23,000 feet into the air.
Jamie, you're telling me you'd climb that, yeah? Jamie, if you climb that, I'll give you £100.
Coated the land in debris. Number 13. Bermuda Triangle. One of the world's most famous mysteries is the infamous Bermuda Triangle. The Devil's Triangle is bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, and is the place where ships, planes, and people mysteriously disappear.
Yo, is there any scientific explanation to why that triangle is so messed up? Like, why do things actually disappear in that? Is it aliens?
Giant airplanes and boats have vanished without ever radioing for distress messages.
That's weird.
Some theories say that powerful rogue waves that reach up to 100 feet destroy all evidence of a ship or plane.
Oh my!
And are the cause of sudden disappearances. No matter what the reasons may be, the Bermuda Triangle is the world's most supernatural and paranormal place.
Oh yeah, I ain't going
Number
there.
12.
I'm all good.
Lake Nron, Tanzania. Lake Nron is a notorious place on Earth where all living creatures die from simple contact, and where birds suddenly turn into stones and statues.
Ah!
Not only is the lake
Wait, what?
And where birds suddenly turn into stones and statues.
How?
Not only is the lake extremely alkaline, but this supernatural place in Tanzania can reach dangerously high temperatures as well. And while the glass-looking and reflective lake tricks birds into flying straight into water, it's the climate that turns these creatures into stones. During dry seasons, when the water recedes, the birds desiccate and turn into stone-like statues. The pictures speak for themselves.
Wait, what's turning them to stones, though? I don't get it. What is turning them to stones? I don't get it, bro. How is the temperature turning them to stones, though? Chemical in the water. Oh, then Medusa. Ah.
Number 11. Death Valley, California, U.S. Death Valley is a very apt name for this Californian desert. With the highest temperature ever recorded in history, Death Valley's degrees vary from 134 degrees Fahrenheit at dawn to -10 degrees Fahrenheit at night. At 282 feet below sea level, Death Valley is the lowest point in North America. Without any water, the hottest place on Earth can kill a human within 14 hours. The mysterious desert has rocks that move across the ground and sand that sings. Worth a quick trip and adventure, but make sure to drink your water.
Yo, you know what would be really cool? You're telling me to not go there, but imagine getting like one of those sand buggies and just go cruising on this. Yo, that would be so fun. That would be so fun.
Number 10. Danakil Desert, Eritrea.
Let's go, Lambert.
Hell on Earth and the world's most inhospitable place are nicknames rightfully given to the Danakil Desert in Eritrea. If these nicknames weren't enough to paint a picture of how dangerous this place truly is,
that gold?
Let's dig a little deeper. The sun favors one place on Earth, and that place sits in Eritrea, Africa. Located in northeast Ethiopia, it's the land the Afar people call home, Danakil Desert. With an average year-round temperature of 95 degrees Fahrenheit, this African desert is one of the hottest scorching places on Earth. But the dry and hot weather aren't the only features of this astounding desert.
Wait, you're saying it's the hottest place on Earth, but then I'm seeing snow. Make up your mind, bro. Is it hot or cold? Make up your mind.
Across hundreds of miles stands the Danakil Depression, a place where three tectonic plates join and create the depression. As small volcanoes dominate the Rift Valley.
Wait. Wait, that's not snow? Wait, I can't be the only one that thought that was snow. That's sand? Why is it so white? Bro, that looks like snow. So? What? So if I bring a bag of French fries and dip it in the ground, it's going to taste like McDonald's? Bro, that looks like snow. What?
Join and create the depression. As small volcanoes dominate the Rift Valley, the floor is mostly made of basaltic lava. Its flaming hot lava can be captured at night when the flaming magma displays a dangerously beautiful scene.
That is gorgeous, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Valley of Death, Russia. You might think the Valley of Death is an over-exaggeration or a tad bit too dramatic, but once you hear about this supernatural place, you'll see why this name is very fitting and apt. Located in eastern Russia is a place that is called an animal graveyard, with many puzzling head-scratching and backstories and origins. This valley remains to be an unsolved mystery.
Why?
According to legend, two hunters stumbled upon the bizarre land in the 1930s. Upon climbing up the Kipnich volcano, they saw land with no grass or plants, covered with dead animal bodies.
That's
the
weird.
explorers soon started to feel dizzy and decided to flee the area. As rumors of the mysterious land spread, many tried to finally solve the puzzle and come back with proper answers. Just like animals, around 80 human lives were taken by the supernatural valley. Scientists have deduced that the lethality of the land is due to high concentrations of poisonous gases that arise from the volcano. A mix of hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide kill living creatures within minutes.
Yo, Jamie, will you go there? Hey, Goldie, appreciate the 44 months, bruh.
Whilst also preserving dead animals' bodies for years. As the deadly gases accumulate throughout the animals' bodies, it prevents the bacteria responsible for decomposition to complete its action.
Wait, so you're telling me this place will kill you with the poisonous gas, and then you just got this guy just skipping along?
Bodies, it prevents the bacteria responsible for decomposition to complete its action. That's why animal bodies were seen scattered around the land. As one might expect, the Valley of Death is closed for visitors. The only way to sneak a peek of the land is through a helicopter tour, which costs a hefty $700.
It did, Goldie. Badly.
Before we move on, be sure incredible land, Medi National Park with Bolivians on.
Oh, I can't get the right spot.
Number 8, Medi National Park, Bolivia. At first glance, this incredible land looks straight out of a fairy tale, but this picturesque park is extremely dangerous in real life. Medi National Park, located in Bolivia, is the home to the most poisonous and venomous fauna in the world. A simple touch, cut, or a wound can become infected with tropical parasites that cause dizziness and even death. And while this land is undoubtedly very dangerous and hazardous, it doesn't stop tourists and travelers from making a quick trip down to the Medi National Park. The mesmerizing Bolivian park is home to some of the most majestic creatures known to man.
Wait, what is that? Is that a person in there?
The mesmerizing
What is that?
Bolivian park is home to some of the most majestic creatures known to man. From exotic animals to unique fauna, Medi Park is filled with surprises and wonders. From jaguars, otters, to crested eagles and hummingbirds, the park has over 1,100 different animal and bird species. But when it comes to the real danger a human can face, one must always remember that this gorgeous and green park houses some of the most toxic and poisonous fauna in the world.
What is fauna?
Extremely deadly parasites await as a cut or wound is detected on a human. When the perfect time arises, it hits the immune system and causes sudden death.
Yeah, I'm all good. I will get
Medi
it.
National Park, as breathtaking and beautiful as it may be, is known for its venomous spiders, snakes, and poisonous plants. So, if you're thinking about visiting this exotic land, make sure you stay safe and follow the guide rules carefully. Nika Crystal Cave, Mexico. The Nika Crystal Cave in Mexico is so mysterious and
Oh, floras, plants, faunas, animals. Okay. Basically, the place is just gonna kill you, mate.
unexplored that National Geographic shot an hour-long documentary showcasing the dangers and wonders of the Crystal Cave.
Yo, that's
Three
sick.
scientists geared up for a deep exploration trip as they visited Nika's mountain's infamous cave. Located in the Kawaan Desert, this mountain is home to the biggest crystals in the world.
Bro, this looks like, you know when like in movies, like people shrink? It looks like someone shrink and then gone into like your grandma's ornament, mate. This looks sick, bro. This looks so cool. Hey, Destroy, appreciate the subs and the bits, dude.
As hot magma lurks below the cave, this Mexican destination is a heat stroke accident waiting to happen. The three scientists sent for an impossible mission had different goals in mind. Their main
Yo,
objective
it looks like they've shrunken. Bro, what? This is real? What? Yo, this is mad. Bro, this is crazy. It actually looks like they've shrunk, dude.
was to collect the crystal samples and to later observe them. There are these crystals the size of redwood trees. You stand there with your mouth wide open, said Chris McKay, a planetary scientist. Exciting and life-changing as this adventure might have been, one must remember that as soon as a person walks into the cave, their body starts to die.
What?
With incredibly high temperatures and unbearable humidity, the only way to approach such a cave was by using protective suits. But even
well then I got a great idea, man. Just don't go into the cave then, bro. Bro, you go in and you just die. Like your body's dying.
with the appropriate attire, the scientists only have about a half hour to collect their samples and get out alive. George Kourounis, a well-known adventurer and documentary expert, was given the green light to spend only one day at the notorious Crystal Cave. It took the explorer 2 years to finally get the permission needed, but according to the Daredevil, it was worth the wait.
What?
It looks like Superman's Fortress of Solitude, says
Yo, I can't lie. It looks sick, bro. Yeah, it does look good. Hey, Destroy, appreciate the gift,
George. As far as the hot temperature goes, even George vouched for the cave's unbearable heat, commenting, "As soon as you walk in, you start to die."
Mad, crazy.
Number 5. Kawaan Volcano, Indonesia. Seeing the breathtaking and mesmerizing blue lava-like rivers of light might seem like a futuristic movie scene, but in reality, it's extremely poisonous Kawaan Lake. A stunning turquoise lake sits at the peak of Kawaan Volcano, and at night, electric blue flames can be seen rolling down the mountainsides.
That's cool.
The absolutely jaw-dropping lake is full of hydrochloric acid, which is more corrosive than battery acid. The hydrogen chloride gas spewing from the volcano collides with sulfur-containing gases and creates a powerful chemical that is unimaginably corrosive.
Yo, do you know what's crazy, bro? It's crazy how much, like, this planet can just kill us, mate. Like, you know, if this planet is like, yo, listen, ants, I've had enough of you bugs on my back, and then starts oozing out all the volcanoes, we're dead.
The Greek-Canadian explorer George Kourounis once again had the opportunity to explore one of the world's most dangerous places. The adventurer took a small rubber boat out into the acid lake to measure its acidity.
It's just a toxic lake of sulfuric acid. What could possibly go wrong?
You're crazy,
pH of
mate.
the water was measured to be as low as 0.13. But even though this volcano and lake are clearly dangerous and deadly to humans, miners still risk their lives to collect the accumulated sulfur. George had watched these miners hard at work and recalls how the only protection they had was a wet rag stuffed into their mouth.
Yo, we watched this and they get paid barely anything, bro. It's actually, we watched a video on like the world's hardest jobs or like riskiest jobs. It is bad, mate. It is bad.
The sulfur dioxide gas would still leak through and dissolve away their front teeth. Beautiful as it may seem, the Kawaan volcano and lake is one of the most dangerous places on Earth.
Hey, Skate, appreciate the gifted. Yeah, it was something stupid like that, Brooke. It was like $2 a week. And they're pretty much dying at work.
Number 4. Mount Washington, New Hampshire, United States.
Wait, how is this dangerous?
It's a widely known fact that Mount Everest is not only the tallest mountain in the world, but is also the most dangerous mountain on Earth. And while no other great summit can come close to the incredible height and perplexity of Mount Everest, there's one other mountain in the world that holds a substantial title, known as the most dangerous small mountain in the world. Mount Washington in New Hampshire is any hiker's worst nightmare. But what exactly makes this peak so hazardous? It's clearly not the height, but the wind. In April 1934, the highest ever wind velocity of 231 miles per hour was recorded on Mount Washington. Even at wind speeds of 60 miles per hour, hiking becomes nearly impossible. Powerful blowing winds and cold weather combine to intensify hypothermia. Freezing temperatures that drop to -40 Fahrenheit and continuous heavy snowfalls make Mount Washington a truly dangerous place to visit.
Yo, think about skiers going down that and going down the same way the wind's blowing. Mate, they'll be flying. Yo, they might end up in space or something if they go on a ramp.
Daredevil hikers who see this mountain as a beatable obstacle do heavy research before starting their unforgettable journey. Meticulous calculations have to be made in order to begin the adventure with appropriate weather. With over 150 recorded fatalities since 1849, it's paramount to embark on such an adventure extremely prepared and organized.
That's crazy.
Number 3. Lake NOS, Cameroon. The silent but deadly Lake NOS turned out to be much more dangerous than scientists first assumed. Lake NOS, located in Cameroon, Central Africa, seemed like an innocent, beautiful lake, surrounded by small villages. At first glance, no one could expect this quiet, blue, and picturesque lake to be more than just a pool of water. But
So why is it bad?
Changed on one fateful August night. In 1986, a tall fountain of water started spouting out of Lake NOS. The fountain soon released a white cloud of gas, which grew bigger by the minute. It reached 300 feet in height and spread over the nearby villages. Residents soon started to lose consciousness and collapse on the ground. The gas turned out to be carbon dioxide. At concentrations greater than 15%, carbon dioxide can be lethal. And on that August night, more than 1,700 villagers died on the spot. CO2 can be kept under lakes and surrounding rocks for decades. When a volcano erupts, it emits dangerously high amounts of carbon dioxide.
Wait. It could just be under any lake. So my lake could have it. And just at any point, it could just release it and kill me. Yo, this planet is a ticking time bomb. This planet is a ticking time bomb.
This compound has the ability to pass through rocks and slowly dissolve in the groundwater. If this event takes place near a lake, carbon dioxide eventually saturates the water, leaving it to be extremely dangerous and hazardous. While most cases of dissolved underwater carbon dioxide overturn, reach the surface, and eventually dissolve in the atmosphere, this didn't happen to Lake NOS. Poisonous gas remained trapped until something triggered its release and resulted in over 1,700 deaths.
That's crazy.
Number 2, Fraser Island.
Yeah, you got a good point right there, Becky. The planet is 80% water. We are screwed. We are screwed.
Australia. A fun way to spend a hot summer day is to pack your suitcase and head to the beach. Everyone enjoys a refreshing, entertaining time at the beach, swimming and tanning alongside your friends and family. But one beach that's categorically forbidden is located on Fraser Island. Just off the southeastern coast of Queensland, Australia, stands a beautifully mesmerizing beach. But unlike your local shores, Fraser Island is the #1 most dangerous beach in the world.
Why,
Every
sharks?
aspect of the beach is unsafe and extremely hazardous, from the ocean water and beach sand to the animals and water species that inhabit this land. No part of Fraser Island is considered to be bearable for humans.
What are they,
Deep
baby
inside
sharks?
the ice-cold waters live irukandji jellyfish and bluebottles, tentacled species with powerful stinging abilities. How can sand be dangerous, you may ask? As the sand in the lakes can't be seen, enthusiastic swimmers choose to go headfirst into the water, without any hint of how shallow the water truly is.
Well,
As far as
that
animal
dog.
inhabitants go, most have heard of the infamous Australian dog species, the dingoes. And unlike our human companions and loyal dogs, these species aren't as friendly to people as one might assume. They are wild, undomesticated predators that can attack anyone or anything that triggers aggression
Yo.
or irritation.
So pretty much this beach just has everything that just wants to kill you. Literally everything there wants to kill you.
As there are thousands of beaches across the world, there is no logical reason to visit Fraser Island without a death wish.
Yeah, they're cute though. They are
Number
cute.
1, Elephant Kingdom, Thailand.
Huh?
The Elephant Kingdom, located in Chonburi, Thailand, is thought to be the world's most terrifying tourist attraction. While cities and towns all over the world offer beautiful scenery and historic castles, this particular tourist attraction offers something completely different. Even though the name Elephant Kingdom might make you think this famous Thailand destination is stretched out land inhabited by elephants, in reality, it's something quite the opposite. Have you ever wanted to climb into a metal cage and feed reptiles? Well, the notorious Elephant Kingdom offers just that. Tourists from all over the world gather in Chonburi in the hopes of feeding live 10-foot-long crocodiles, only separated by a metal cage that is kept afloat with plastic barrels.
Oh my God.
There's little to no barrier against the deadly reptiles.
Oh my
Tourists
God.
on board of the metal cages often don't realize that they themselves could end up being the crocodile's meals. The small caliber rafts were often broken down and unsafe. The empty plastic barrels that held up the cage would often sink or move, adding suspense to the already tense situation.
Yo, that's a
When
nightmare.
tourists captured the now viral photo of tourists dangling food for the reptiles, social media went berserk. The international outcry forced the Thai government and local police to finally step in and take proper measures.
Yo, you gotta be crazy to do this, bro. You gotta be crazy. Like, I'm good seeing them on the screen, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to see them in person. I don't need to be that close to them in person, mate. Especially in their home. You're in their home right now. Your food.
Thai government and local police to finally step in and take proper measures. This extremely dangerous and over-the-top park was finally shut down in 2016 on the counts of numerous safety hazards.
That's mad.
Subscribe to
That is mad. Yeah, I ain't going to any of those places. None. Nada. Nada.